Hi, welcome to our channel. I'm Sandra from the Creative Wandering Duo, and today I'm going to be making some sweet and sour pork and rice and probably a salad or something like that for our meal. So I just figured I'd invite you along. You might want to see my recipe. I know this was a favorite of my children, and I always had to make double and triple recipes for them. So anyway, maybe my grandkids would like to learn how to do this. It's a very simple recipe. I have it written in an old notebook. A friend gave me approximations on what to put into it, and I have used it on pork, I've used it on chicken. It's just an awesome recipe. So the first thing I'm going to do is turn on my burner to about medium, and I have some olive oil. You can use vegetable oil. I'm just going to let that get warm in the pan. And today I'm just using pork chunks from a pork loin, and but usually I use short ribs. Now you can coat these with flour to help brown them up a bit. I don't bother. I guess maybe they brown quicker that way, I don't know. But anyway. And these were frozen. They're still a little bit frozen in the center, and that's okay, they'll thaw. And while I'm waiting for those to warm up so that I can get them crispy, I will bring you around this way. Show you how I do my rice. Sorry. This being the camera person and the cook is a lot of fun. So what I have Here's balsamic rice, and this is a 1/2 cup measure. And I put 2 of those into my casserole. I add 2 cups of water. A tablespoon or so of butter. And about a teaspoon of salt. Turn my oven on to about 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Put the lid on, and that goes into the oven. For about 1/2 hour or so. Okay, I'm going to bring you back over to the stove again. You hear it frying up nicely. I'm going to put a splash guard on that. I'm going to turn them so that they all get browned on all sides. There, as you can see, they've browned up nicely. So I'm going to turn the heat down a little bit, and I'm adding 1 cup of water. One and a half cups of brown sugar. And this is a 1/2 cup measure. One 1/2 cup of vinegar. One tablespoon of soy sauce. And I'm using a gluten-free soy sauce because we are gluten-free here. Just give that a stir. I'm just going to let that simmer. And we'll let that simmer for about 20 minutes. And give it a stir every once in a while. Okay, I have 2 tablespoons of cornstarch in this cup, and what I'm going to do is add just a little bit of cold water. And mix it around. Cornstarch mixes easier with a cold liquid. So if you've ever had a lumpy cornstarch, it's probably because you put a warm liquid in there or didn't mix it long enough. You can feel when it's all mixed in. But it likes to settle to the bottom, so you have to keep stirring it. Now we're going to add this to this mixture here. And I want to be stirring while I'm adding. Otherwise it will go lumpy there too. And you'll see this will nicely thicken up and clear, make a nice clear sauce. I'm going to leave that simmering on low. I'm going to switch burners though. As I make a stir fry to go with this. A little bit of olive oil. Bring it up to heat. Here I have some chopped onions and some chopped up peppers. I just want to make sure that this is all over the pan. There we go. There's some chopped celery. You could add raw carrot to that. Chop it up and add it to it. Smells good already. This is dill I froze up, dill weed. that I froze up last year. And I add that. I don't have a recipe for this, it's all out of my head, so just a little bit of this and a little bit of that until it tastes good. Cooking the way my grandma did. Add a little bit of sea salt. You don't want too much because it'll take over. A little bit of ground pepper. Looks like I put lots in there. I didn't really. And now I'm adding some cabbage. This is over a medium heat. I'm going to add a little bit of balsamic vinegar. Just cover it with a lid for a little while. Smells good. Everything's looking really good. I've got that shut off already. And there's the rice ready.
What have we here? Looks delicious.
We have food.
Yummy. She loves me. Come Lord Jesus, be our
Amen.
Amen.
I know, it's on camera. Oh well.
It went
You.
up the station
Okay.
without me.
That's okay. Anyway, so we have rice, sweet and sour pork, and stir-fried cabbage. While I was waiting for you to come in, it got a little more wilty than what I liked it.
Sorry.
I should have let him know a half an hour ahead of time. So anyway, that's what you have. Makes for a good meal.
Looks good to me.
Help yourself.
Can I, please?
Yes.
Thank you.
He's hungry. And that's what I did in the kitchen today. Thank you for joining us.
No, I'm not sharing.
And he won't either.
I'll share with her. Not you. You guys eat too much. There won't be anything left for me.
Anyway.
Is this some of that pork that we
Yep.
got on
Yep. On special. Yep.
whatever the other day?
Yep. And the water for my tea is ready. So anyway, thank you for joining us. Stay real. Do all the things.
Yeah, you know what? They're down below.
The subscribe, the like, the bell, all that good
Comments,
stuff. Comments. Yeah,
all-
we
all
appreciate
the stuff.
comments. And I'll put the recipe for the sweet and sour sauce down below. This, sorry, it's out of my head. You do it so that it tastes good to you.
Yeah. What do they call it? To taste. Yes, that's it.
Yeah,
to taste.
Anyway, bye for now. You gonna say goodbye?
Bye, y'all.